Hi guys, Everyday Knife Guy here with another paracord tutorial, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of the simplest bracelet designs around, and that is the two-tone Cobra Stitch survival bracelet. You can see here we have a desert brown and a bright neon yellow. For the actual tutorial we're going to be using this forest green and neon orange. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Go use this bracelet to show you how I finished it off, but in the meantime we're just going to go ahead and use this jig here to show you the weave and do a few stitches until we get the hang of it. So I'm going to make an 8.5 inch bracelet here, which is right size for my wrist, pretty average size, and for that I'm going to be using two 5-foot lengths, so 10 foot in total of 550 paracord. And the first thing I want to do is just fuse these together so we have one continuous length of cord. So as you can see, I have two cut ends here. I'm just going to trim these down a little bit and get rid of a little bit of this excess. There's quite a lot of the inner strands showing there, so we'll just trim that down a little bit. Okay, doesn't matter if they're rough because we're going to be melting these now. So grab a lighter and just carefully melt down the ends of each until they're bubbling up. Try and get them fairly evenly. Just try and get them fairly evenly melted so that they fuse together properly. Just take your two ends and just push them together. Okay. Lick your fingers a little bit to prevent burning. And then we're just going to squeeze those two ends together. Okay, we have our join there. Alright, so I'm going to be using this jig to show you the bracelet design, but it's not essential. You can do this just freehand with the two ends of your buckles. These are just standard size paracord bracelet buckles, just the small ones. And so the first thing I want to do is make a lark's head or hitch knot on the end of the buckle nearest yourself. So just make a loop in your cord like that, and we're going to feed it up through the buckle from the bottom side. Okay, and then just take the two strands of cord and put them up through the loop you've just made. Feed that through and pull that through the buckle. So you want the join that we just made in the cord to be at least an inch or so away from the buckle so that it's encased in the middle of the bracelet. Keeps things a little bit stronger. Okay, so we have our two lengths of cord there. Find your ends. Okay, and at the other end we just want to go down through the other buckle. Pull these out to the side. And this out to this side. Now I'm going to be starting and working always from the left here. You always work from one side when making this bracelet, so I'm going to work from the left. So it's worth noting that coming from the left, this cord here is going to be our highlight color, so that's going to be the one right down the middle, in this case the yellow. So the orange is going to be equivalent to our yellow here, and the green equivalent to our desert or coyote brown. And yeah, so that's worth remembering at this point. If you have them the wrong way around, just change them so before you get started. So yeah, we're about ready to get going. Okay, so there's only two series of moves that we need to make here. So the first time round we're going to take our left cord and we're going to go under the two middle cords like so. We're then going to take our right cord and make sure it's coming under the one we just put across. So we take that under there, over the two middle cords and down through the loop we just made, and pull that through. Okay, so you should have something that looks like that, and then just cinch that up. Try and get the first one nice and tight and keep the tension good on your bracelet. So we're always working with the left cord, as I said, and that's going to change color each time. And so last time we went under, so this time we're going to go over the two middle cords. We're going to make sure our right hand cord is coming over the one we just put across. And we're going to take the right hand cord and go underneath the two middle strands and up through the left, through the loop on the left, excuse me. Pull that tight. So last time we went over, this time we're going under again, so take the left cord under, take the right cord under it, over the two middle cords and down through the loop. And already you can see our pattern starting to form. This time we're going over. So left cord over, right cord over it, under the two middle strands and up through the loop. Okay, So the other way to think about it as you weave is, in this case, our highlight color or orange is always going to go under from the left, and the right cord under, over and through, and our green cord is always going to go over, and then right cord over that, under and up. So hopefully that's simple enough to follow. It's a pretty easy stitch. Orange is always going under, over. And obviously you should see as you come down alternating sides with the highlight color, and if you do get it wrong, this will start to twist on you, so you'll pretty quickly see if you've not alternated properly. So yeah, that's basically it, and then once you're done you'll end up with something that looks like this. I'll just show you how I finish this one off. At this end I had the last stitch down to here, and I just tucked the dark colour down through there. I actually pulled it through with a pair of needle nose pliers. If you have a paracord weaving fid, is also a good way to get that in there. And just finish it off by cutting off the ends and sealing them with a lighter underneath. Make sure they don't pull through. Make a nice sturdy solid bracelet. And it's really as simple as that. If you have any questions or comments or feedback, please leave them below in the comments section. Always happy to read that, and thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next tutorial.